Meet Harrison Ford. This 81-year-old is a beloved actor, most famous for his iconic roles as Indiana Jones and Han Solo. Fans love Harrison for his dry wit, grumpy demeanor, charming looks, and unparalleled cool factor. What you probably don't know is that he doesn't eat dairy and has a brutal workout routine that allows him to perform his stunts and shoot scenes without his shirt on. How does he stay so toned, healthy, and active? Join us as we look at the dietary, exercise, and mindset tips that have kept him in top form for over 5 decades. You won't want to miss Harrison's 4 tips for acquiring a chiseled physique. Harrison Ford was born in Chicago on July 13, 1942. Like a scene out of a coming-of-age drama, a young Harry took acting classes in order to overcome his shyness. He immediately fell in love with it, but had a really tough go of breaking into the film industry. Down on his luck, he turned to carpentry to earn a living. While working as a carpenter, Harry fortuitously befriended George Lucas and Fred Roos, who helped him bag his role in American Graffiti. A revived Harrison soon went on to land his iconic role as Han Solo in the space opera Star Wars, and the rest is history. At 81, Harrison Ford has starred in over 80 films and is the 7th highest grossing actor in North America. Throughout his 6-decade-long career, Harrison has remained healthy, handsome, and charismatic, often performing daring stunts that keep his fans in awe. Well, even our beloved Harrison can mess up occasionally, like the time he accidentally punched Ryan Gosling in the face during the making of Blade Runner 2049.
I hit him. 1 out of 100 times I hit him.
Yeah.
Before we spill the tea on how Harrison seems to be cooler than ever at the age of 81, please leave us a like and subscribe to our channel. Let's take a look at Harrison's diet. What immediately stands out about this 81-year-old A-lister is that he is in incredible shape. This man never ages. He seems to still have the same body he had 40 years ago. How does he do it? Harrison has quite recently instituted a big change in his diet. These days, he eats mostly vegetables and fish, having cut out all dairy and meat completely. This change came from a shift in perspective, not only for his own health, but also for the health of the planet.
And I know it's not really good for the planet.
No, it's not good for the planet, and
It's not really good for me. So.
No.
While Harrison admits that eating mostly vegetables can be very boring, the Call of the Wild star understands that it is critical to have a healthy diet as you continue to age. Vegetables are loaded with essential vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, and phytochemicals that we can't get from other foods. Harrison knows that the nutrient density of vegetables helps to boost with overall health and prevent the most common age-related illnesses. Harrison eats fish in order to try to bolster the lack of certain nutrients inherent in a vegan diet. Fish is a great source of essential omega-3 fatty acids, thought to decrease cellular inflammation, improve heart health, bolster brain health, and prevent the onset of dementia. As important as what Harrison eats is what he doesn't eat. The actor says he's been at peak form since he stopped eating all forms of meat and dairy. Like Harrison, many individuals choose to eliminate or reduce meat and dairy consumption due to concerns about the environmental impact and ethical considerations related to animal welfare. As always, it's important to consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian before making significant dietary changes. Harrison has remained active and vibrant thanks to his exemplary mindset. While the actor has enjoyed a stellar career, he remains humble and grateful. Harrison once said, "I never thought I would be a leading man. I was just hoping I could make a living as an actor. No one ever believes this, but I never wanted to be rich and famous. I just wanted to be an actor." Harrison openly embraces going gray and invites the aging process with curiosity. He says, "I don't want to be young again. I was young, and now I enjoy being old. No doubt he does. The octogenarian is still very busy, being offered as many acting gigs now as in his younger years. Aside from his role in Indiana Jones and The Dial of Destiny, Harrison has also recently starred in 2 hit TV series, Shrinking and 1923. In 1923, Harrison is reunited with his co-star from the 1986 film The Mosquito Coast, whom we also just featured in one of our recent videos, Helen Mirren. When reminded of the coincidence by Stephen Colbert, Harrison only had good things to say.
There you go. Sexy and still sexy. It's amazing.
She's still sexy.
The Blade Runner star is clearly in no mood to retire, as he said, "I probably enjoy making movies more now than I ever did."
The idea of not working doesn't make much sense to me. It's really where I feel most alive.
And now the moment you've been waiting for. We have to talk about Harrison's exercise routine. There are 2 main ways one can get fit. The first is by visiting a gym and performing several sets and repetitions of intense exercises. And then there's the way Harrison does it, which is by incorporating functional movements into daily activities. These include things like running, jumping, squatting, and lunging. Compound exercises like lunging target multiple muscle groups at once and typically burn more calories than isolated exercises. They also left this octogenarian's body looking toned and shredded from head to toe. Here are Harrison's 4 tips for a great body. 4. Disciplined workouts. Given that he had to perform a lot of stunts in the Indiana Jones franchise, Harrison is accustomed to rigorous training. To prepare for filming, it is quite common to find him working out 5 to 6 days a week, combining strength training with mobility and agility exercises. Even if you aren't able to work at the same intensity level as Harrison, consistency is king when it comes to getting results. 3. Aerobic training. Harrison knows the importance of aerobic training for burning fat and maintaining a healthy weight. You'll find him riding his bike even on vacations. Cycling is a great low-impact exercise that is excellent for building strength, balance, and coordination while being gentle on the joints. 2. Circuit training. While preparing for certain roles like that of a globe-trotting archaeologist who has to leap, crawl, push, and bend all at once, the 81-year-old does circuit training to keep his body strong, flexible, and agile. Harrison's circuit training starts with a triple threat of push-ups, squats, and lunges. The next round consists of dips, close grip push-ups, box jumps, and a flat dumbbell chest press. He closes his circuit training with jump push-ups, dumbbell step-ups, high cable chops, and medicine ball front squats. Phew, we're sweating just talking about this routine. The Indiana Jones star can do 3 to 4 sets of up to 15 reps for each exercise. Pretty intense. Harrison has trained and practiced these exercises for years, which means at 81, he can still do them almost effortlessly. Before you jump in, be sure to check with your medical advisor first. 1. Tennis. When he's not on a film set, at the gym, or riding his bike, Harrison likes to play tennis. It has been his favorite sport from a young age. Tennis is a high-energy sport that builds stamina, balance, agility, and coordination, all while being a lot of fun as well. At 81, Harrison Ford has embraced the passage of time with a dignified and authentic demeanor. He says, "You are certainly physically diminished by age, but there are wonderful things about age. The richness of experience, the full weight of all the time you've been spending getting to being old. And there's a certain ease in it for me." What do you think of the legendary Harrison Ford? Let us know in the comments.